Hi there, this is Jade again. I am recording today's session to talk about the effects of energy healing. This one in particular that I really need you to know about, and that is that when you receive energy healing, especially in the videos that I will continue to create around clearing trauma. So I'm gonna do more in-depth videos around clearing trauma. And I feel if I'm going to go more in depth in my videos, there's going to be more energetic clearing, which means that both the emotional and physical toxic load will be releasing from your body. So emotionally, you can really feel this. You can feel lighter in your body and your being. Uh, you're going to feel happier and more at peace. Physically, this happens too. So I want you to be able to recognize the side effects. For some people, when toxins are being released, I'm sorry, uh, body odor is going to be worse for a couple of days, maybe. And ladies, you may find that when things are being released, especially at a cellular level and lymph and all that, you may find that you will have heavier vaginal discharge that just doesn't look right. So it's okay. It's vaginal discharge. It's clumps of cells that are being released, and that's a very safe way for your body to release stuff so that it's no longer collecting in your pelvic organs. So it's a very good sign and releasing stuff from the intestines and all that. So it's very real. And for other people, you may find that suddenly you find yourself wanting to like scratch your forehead, scratch your neck, and it is toxins being released through the skin. It will itch so that you will scratch it and let the toxins come out. So itchiness in the back of the neck. I mean, like we all know that the reaction when we say, "Oh, that just make all the hair in my back stand up." Yeah, there's that, and then there's also the release of toxins, especially when the sinuses in the head and jaw are worked on, you can be sure that there's going to be release around your neck and head. That is a physical release where your whole body feels lighter. And on a cellular level, when things are being released, it's going to come out of your skin because your skin is the largest detox organ in your whole body. So I'm sorry, I'm going to ruin your complexion for a few days if you're going to continue to use my videos. I need you to know that so that you can temper how much you want to work with certain videos. All the ones that I'm going to create from now on releasing trauma, I'm going to really go in depth because that's worth it to me. And so, in order for me to justify going in depth and doing that, I need you to know what you sign up for. So please be sure that this is the first video you watch. And I know that you're here, that you've been watching my videos, and I'm really grateful for your support. Another side effect of releasing both the physical and emotional toxic load is that your body will function more efficiently. And you may notice right away, you breathe deeper, right? Deeper breath. Breath heals. Deeper breath allows your internal organs, especially those down in the pelvic area and in the lower abdominal area, to like massage itself. A deep, long breath where you really allow it to go deep down your belly. And when you breathe, remember it's not just the belly breath, it's also allowing the whole lungs, the entire lobe of your lungs to expand. So you will feel a shift in your shoulders. When we clear things from our heart and chest, breathing, deep belly breathing, as well as expansion in every lobe of the lung is necessary. So the first few times you do it, you may find that, oh, suddenly you have a runny nose or something. That's okay. That's, and it's not an allergic reaction to something that is repressed tears that need to show up. And you may have just a short time where suddenly you feel, oh my God, runny nose, uncontrollable runny nose. And it's not an allergic reaction to anything you ate. So that's repressed tears leaving you. And that's a good sign of healing. And some of you will laugh and yawn so much that real tears are also being released. And that's also a very detoxifying thing to do. Very good for the body, as yawning does that, and that allows you to bring in more oxygen and releasing toxins. So, as both the physical toxin load is um, lessened and released, and emotional toxic load is also lessened and released, please know that not only will your breathing be more deeper, but your metabolism will also work better. And I'm not going to say, oh, and then you're going to lose weight, blah, 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 blah. But I am going to say, as your metabolism becomes more efficient, you're able to absorb the nutrients from the food you eat. And this means that all the supplements you're taking, as well as the medications you're taking, you're going to metabolize them better. And so when you find that if you're taking high blood pressure medication, for example, or even thyroid medication, they really respond to energy healing. And so you may find that the dosage of medications you require will be less. But I am not a doctor and I cannot tell you to not take or take anything, whether it's supplements or medication. But I want you to be aware of how things improve, how your metabolism improve, how when metabolism improves, you are absorbing so much more from what you take in, what you eat, the supplements, as well as the medication. So be very careful about when you may need the dosage of all supplements and all medications to be adjusted. Very, 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 very important, especially when you're on medications like for blood pressure, heartburn, thyroid stuff. Those are so sensitive to energy that if you put back the dosage that was right for the version of you that did not do the energy healing, you're going to see that the side effects can be uncomfortable. So please monitor that. And then this means that if you are taking prescription medications and supplements, take it slow. Do one video at a time to see how your body reacts to them. And this is why I recommend that people do no more than 1 or 2 videos. Of course, if you have time to do 3 or 4 because you want to, you have time to integrate, that's great. But just be sure that you monitor how everything is feeling. There are days when you're going to be really hungry afterwards because you feel a load taken off. And there are days when you don't feel like eating because your body is detoxing so much that you don't even want to eat, or the things that you used to like eating no longer appeal to you. And the supplements you used to take a lot of, you can ease off. And again, I'm not a doctor. Please go see your GP, your nurse practitioner, uh, and whomever prescribe herbs to you, your acupuncturist, your naturopath, see them, let them know what's going on, because many doctors, nurse practitioners, chiropractors, they are actually aware of energy medicine. If you bring up the if you bring up the subject without any self-consciousness, most of the time your practitioner will be comfortable talking to you about it, or they will at least be interested in what you do. So don't be afraid to bring that up and say, hey, I feel my body, my symptoms have improved vastly because I've been taking care of myself. I've been doing self-healing. And so I really like to see what's going on, what my blood pressure, with my liver function, with my eyesight, with this and that, because people have improved um, kidney function with repeated energy healing just through videos. So, and through sessions with me. But I will be doing sessions, video sessions that are nearly what I do with someone in person. So, so that's why I need to make this video for you, just to be sure you know what you sign up for, okay? Take it easy. Always trust yourself. Trust that um, the right answers will come to you. You just have to allow for the answers to come to you. So finally, for those people, the very few people who are like, everybody else here has a reaction and they're all yawning and they're all this and they're all that. How about me? Well, if you are that person who feels like you've been left out of all the fun that other people are feeling, please rest assured that there's nothing wrong with you. What may be going on may very well be about all the armoring your body's doing, and it's not a wrongness. All that armoring came from somewhere. So this dysregulation, there's also uh, lifelong patterns to release and clear. Give yourself time. Don't force results. Don't just force anything, because one of the reasons why people's armoring, energetic armoring, is so strong and powerful is because they have to dealt with being treated in a very brutal way, where they have to armor up in order to survive. So if that's you, please take good care of yourself and ask yourself, what compassion am I capable of showing myself right now? And if I don't compare myself to everyone, what am I able to receive that I can acknowledge that I am receiving? And the fact that you are led to my video sessions means that you really have done a lot of self-healing. You know, uh, you are very savvy about what healing you need. You've done a whole lot of research. You've done a whole lot of exploration, a whole lot of searching, a whole lot of suffering. So acknowledge how far you come and always ask yourself, what is the most compassionate response I'm capable of now. Yeah, what is the most compassionate response you're capable of giving to yourself now? And can you just acknowledge how far you come? No matter how you respond, you are already receiving because you are taking the time to be here. That is receiving. It doesn't have to be anything dramatic. And if you continue with receiving healing from this YouTube channel, other YouTube channels, and my other YouTube channel, J Medical Intuitive, and other people's YouTube channels, there's plenty of YouTubers who are super talented healers. So I think that all the alternative healing that's already here will support your healing. And I know that you are a remarkable person who has done a lot of research and a lot of searching, and you deserve to transform your life and create the best life possible. So I'm going to stop here and I want to thank you. Thank you for spending this time with me today. I look forward to seeing you in the future videos where I will go more depth with healing trauma. And I wish you many blessings. So thank you for subscribing. And thank you for sharing my videos. And thank you for your kind donations. All right. Many blessings to you and see you soon.